Motorcycle hailing services will soon be back on the road. And if you're planning to use them, well, you need to invest in a helmet. Passengers will be required to have their own to prevent the spread of COVID-19. But what kind of helmet will be allowed? Joining us now live via Zoom is Angkas Chief Transport Advocate, George Royeca. Good morning, George. Now,
Hi,
as we speak,
good morning, Sir Paulo.
Angkas is not yet operational, I believe, but you're hoping to resume operations any day now. And this helmet policy is something that passengers really should take note of. Can you help us appreciate what are the new changes?
Yes, correct. It's not yet operational. We're waiting for the guidelines coming from the National Task Force. It's already been approved in Congress and Senate by a House resolution. And of course, the Cabinet and the President approved it. So we thank Secretary Togade for also been helping on the DOTR side. The helmet will be a non-negotiable new protocol wherein passengers will be required to use their own helmet. However, we have a helmet program wherein we will give away helmets to those customers that have been loyal, provided that they get conditions. But we've been partnering with the different helmet suppliers, so you can actually get a helmet as low as around 600 pesos. So I think this is affordable enough to invest on. But people will definitely have to invest in their own helmet during this pandemic.
All right, here's a good question, George. What kind of helmet is advisable? I think we're flashing some guidelines on screen now, but is it a full-face helmet? Are open-face helmets allowed as long as you have a visor? What are the guidelines there?
Correct. So basically, this mimics a face shield, right? So it can be a half-face helmet, 3/4, or a full-face helmet as long as the visor is full-face. And the visor is always kept down. But this is just one of the different protocols. There's also cashless, and there's also the barriers. If you remember, about a little over a month ago, we piloted this to give away free medical, free rides to medical frontliners, and it was quite successful. So these protocols were already piloted and have been recommended by the University of the Philippines College of Public Health.
Okay, George, for people who are going to be taking advantage of the return of the motorcycle taxis and are probably going to be investing in a helmet of their own, what is the standard that they should be looking for? I believe that we've got a local standard here, the ICC sticker on there. What are they going to be looking for, or what should they be looking for when they purchase a helmet?
So there's two standards, right? The PS, the Philippine standard, which is for locally produced helmets. And for imported helmets, you need to look for the ICC's sign. So those are the two major helmets. And then you also have the DOT, which is the American standard, and then the ECE, which is the highest and most expensive. So those four standards have the quality mark to assure you that these helmets will be of integrity and can be used for motorcycle taxis.
All right, well, those are the guidelines to watch out for. Looking forward to the return of our motorcycle taxis. Thank you so much for joining us. Angkas Chief Transport Advocate George Royeca.